Welcome back. The news in details. President Sisi honored on Tuesday the Egyptian handball team for winning the men's under-19 World Championship in Macedonia. The head of state granted the Egyptian team the Sports Merit of Honor of the first degree.
Hours after their arrival in Cairo, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi received on Tuesday members of the Egyptian under-19 handball team to congratulate them on winning men's under-19 World Championship in Macedonia. President el-Sisi granted the Egyptian team the Sports Merit of Honor of the first degree. The head of state hailed the team's international achievement in the field of handball and praised their contribution in enhancing Egypt's position on the international sports level, coping with the country's distinguished performance in the handball sport. President el-Sisi offered his appreciation to all members of the under-19 handball team, being a role model for youth in success, willpower, and exerted efforts to reach a target. In this respect, the President gave his directives to offer all the ages of the handball sports in Egypt with all supplies and support them on their path to realize more sports achievements ahead of the Handball World Cup, which will take place in Egypt in 2021. For their part, the national handball under-19 team players expressed their gratitude for being honored by the President, saying this honor would compel them to continue their hard work to raise the name of Egypt in international sports arenas. The honoring ceremony was attended by Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and Minister of Youth and Sports Ashraf Subhi, in addition to the heads of the Egyptian Handball Union and the Egyptian Under-19 Handball Mission in the World Cup in Macedonia. Earlier, the team were received by cheering crowds at dawn in Cairo International Airport. Egypt Under-19 handball team won the World Championship for the first time after defeating Germany 32-28 in the final in Macedonia on Sunday. The young Pharaohs dominated the game with a comfortable 6-goal advantage. Ahmed Hisham was chosen the best player, Abdurrahman Humaid the best goalkeeper, and Hassan Walid was chosen the best striker with 51 goals.
An impressive young team. The President also instructed on Tuesday the intensification of efforts to mobilize operations of the Honoring the Martyrs Fund. That fund aims to provide for martyrs or injured people, whether civilians, military or security personnel, who were victims of terrorist operations, along with their families. During his meeting with General El-Sayed Ghali, the head of the fund, President el-Sisi directed that efforts be conducted in coordination with relevant authorities. This, he noted, was a sign of gratitude to the big sacrifices made to safeguard the nation and its great people in the face of terror. Presidential spokesman Bassam Radi said Ghali reported on the latest updates related to the foundation, its mechanisms, and means to finance the fund. He also presented the latest developments as to the ongoing establishment of a permanent headquarters in the new administrative capital.
On the academic front, the President discussed on Tuesday the latest developments of the National Education Project and preparations for the new year in his meeting with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and the Minister of Education Tariq Shawqi. Presidential spokesman Bassam Radi said that President el-Sisi stressed on the significance of formulating the education development culture and its relation with the strategic people-building plan. The head of state directed to broaden the role played by the Knowledge Bank and its use as a platform for knowledge and scientific research. The Interior Ministry announced on Tuesday that security forces killed 11 terrorists in northern Sinai. In a statement, the ministry revealed that the security forces stormed a hideout and killed armed terrorists after an exchange of fire near a police station at Al-Abur region in El Arish city, following information from the National Security Department. According to the statement, The forces confiscated a number of weapons, 2 bombs and an explosive belt from the hideout used as a base to launch terror attacks.
Egyptian, Russian and Belarus parachute forces take part in joint military drills dubbed Friendship Guardians 4 from August 19th to the 29th. The drills, which are to take place in Belarus, include light, medium and heavy air landing of personnel, equipment and vehicles of the joint forces. Officials said the maneuvers come within the framework of joint drills by the armed forces to boost military cooperation and transfer expertise in line with the most up-to-date combat tactics. President al-Sisi had inaugurated the second phase of greenhouses project within the Mohammed Naguib sector, and he made a number of statements and revelations.
During his inauguration of the second phase of the greenhouses project within the Mohammed Naguib sector, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi stressed that nations cannot develop through destruction, adding that no one can succeed in exhausting Egyptian efforts as the country looks forward to reconstruction. The president said the state was working on managing market forces in order to provide citizens with products at reasonable prices, reiterating that people working in the industry should also make profit. He said the target was not only an economic one, referring to the project of the 62,000 fedans in Upper Egypt costing over 70 billion Egyptian pounds, saying it would provide from 250 to 300,000 direct job opportunities. El-Sisi inaugurated 1,300 greenhouses covering an area of 10,000 fedans within the Mohammed Naguib protected agricultural area. The head of state said there will be a revision of the status of all the lands needing legalization within the King Maryut area in the north coast, and that payment will be made in cash. He said that work is being done for the sake of the citizen in a bid to build the capacity of the state, noting that he is not against anyone but against chaos, negligence and the absence of the state. El-Sisi affirmed that these national projects are being implemented in order to provide for the people and to confront the population growth. He also confirmed that there is no place for chaos or negligence, while assigning both the police and the army to solve the problem of the Mahmoudiyya axis within 2 days.